Okay, y'all, I'm at Jolibee and I'm gonna order.
Jolly morning. Welcome to Jolibee. What can I get for you today?
Hi, can I get the bucket treat A? And then can I get on the side mashed potatoes and adobo rice? Can I get the peach mango pie? And then can I just get a pineapple juice?
Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, see you at the window.
Thank you.
65.
Thank you.
Oh, it's steamed rice.
Okay. Oh, it's steamed rice?
No.
Oh.
Okay, 2 pieces.
Thank you. Alright, this is my setup. Oh my gosh, everything looks so good. Here's everything open. Wow, that looks so good. This is gonna be a mukbang Q&A. And yeah, I'm just gonna go right into it, but I want to eat first. I literally brought a baggie of gloves because I hate eating with my hands. And I'm in just like a middle of the parking lot in broad daylight. Gonna be munching on my chicken for you guys. And I do have a lot of Q&A questions. Y'all definitely pull through and ask me great questions. The pineapple is insane. The first bite of the chicken will be, look at this, first of all. It'll be with without the gravy. I'm gonna try to see if it like gets sound. But there's a car that's like beeping. Wow. The next thing I'm gonna try is their adobo rice. This is it right here. I think the last time it was a little cha. Perfect. Next thing I'm gonna try is their mashed potatoes. Yo, the gravy hits. On top of that, they give you a bucket of gravy so that you can dip. I dip it like this. Oh my gosh, actually I'm scared. Girl, it's so good with the gravy. You can just tell by the way I'm eating that it's so good. We gotta get to the questions though because I don't have that much battery. And y'all, the questions were, they were ranging from like innocent and sweet to just like, what the fuck are y'all on? Technically the questions are anonymous, but by the way that they're asked, I can like kind of clearly see who wrote them. There's like one question that is like so innocent, but why is it like the hardest thing for me to answer? So let's go through them. This is like how many I have. First one. Do you think eyeballs are squishy like gummies or crunchy like grapes? Or would it be more of a squishy pop crunch? And what do you think would come out if you popped it? Would it be filled with jelly? I feel like, okay. Oh my god, my eye's twitching. I'm gonna say crunchy like grapes. No. It's squishy like gummies for sure. What will come out? The matter, like the brain matter of the eye. No, like the blood vessel. I don't freaking know. Or maybe like a pupil is like a ball, so it doesn't like, maybe it's like a, but I think for sure squishy like gummies. Number 2, do you ever ponder about wait, the jump is insane. Do you ever ponder about what cancer you're gonna get and what kind of cancer it would be? I don't ever ponder about I don't ever ponder this question, but if I had to, or when I have thought about it, I would say maybe like skin cancer. I'd be out, and back then I didn't wear sunscreen. A very light form, nothing major, I don't think. What's with the gravy? Next question. Can you recap 5 best moments of 2024? Number 1, getting into grad school. Number 2, starting therapy. Number 3, oh, you know what? Hawaii was really good for me. I think I needed Hawaii. Well, everyone needs Hawaii, but like, one of the best moments. Oh my gosh, I went to Korea this year. So okay, I'm gonna replace that to number 3, and then Hawaii to be number 4. Number 5, reading 30 books has been something that like I'm like really proud of. I want to talk, like, I know I talk about it a lot, but I want to talk about it like 10 times more than just like the many times that I already talk about it, because I'm so proud of myself. It proved a lot for me, more than like just reading 30 books. So, but also just like the regular hangouts that I have with my friends, super fulfilling. So I would say one of those. What's your credit card number? I technically could share my credit card number because, or someone hacked it and so I'm getting a new one. My credit card number is 41726311041. Do with that what you will. And what's your social security number? What's yours? I want to know yours because there's not much to my name and my identity. What's your mother's maiden name? Oh, okay, her name is Han. It's so beautiful. Her last name is Han and she changed it to Lee. And it makes me so sad because I would love the last name Han and it's so rare. What street did you grow up? Willcrest Drive. Everyone knows that Willcrest Drive was the shit. Like, that place was so fun. Next one. Any new shows you've been into as of late? New shows? Y'all, I'm such a repeater. Like, I be watching the same things over and over and again. Christina got me into it and everyone's obsessed with it. Let me see. Oh, nobody wants this. Y'all need to get on that. I'm not even joking. It's so good. It's so funny. It's so witty. The romance is so cute. And it's like the ideal romance that I would want. The next question is hard. Fuck, marry, kill your exes. Broccoli. You don't know who. I'll just say ex number 2. And then she needed one more option, so she had to do Choi. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, y'all will know the reference. I hope you don't actually know the reference. Like, if you don't, then like, we're new friends and I hope you like it stays that way. You don't need to know about this one. Marry ex number 2, kill ex number, no, wait, hold on. Marry ex number 1. Marry ex number 2. Fuck ex number 1, since like been there, done that type of thing. And then kill Choi. I mean, get out of here. Easy. You thought that was hard? Easy. Next one. Who is your best friend and why? Y'all, I have so many best friends. Okay, I like categorize them with like historic best friends, where like I've been friends with you for like over honestly over like 7 years, and like we will be best friends forever, versus like newer best friends but they're still like equally best friends. Historic best friends are like Caitlin, Pauline, Erin, Stephanie, Christina. Yeah, 5. Like newer best friends are like, you know, obviously the friend group. I would say, who do I talk to the most and the most often? I would say Anel and what's his name? Ginny. I'll just say that they're my best friends because like they do talk with me the most. I've also been seeing like Christina a lot. Like, honestly, I think I've seen her like 4 times this year. About to be like 4 or 5 times this year. I don't think that I would do that for someone who's like not my best friend. I think the fact that like me and Christina are long distance and we still keep in contact as often as we do, I would be like, yeah, bestie. This is more like, who am I more in contact with like every day? That one's a really hard one. Number 2, which friend would you want to travel with next and why? Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. I've never traveled with Christina. I think that would be really fun. Our idea of fun is like the same, and so I know that we would have a lot of fun. I've also never traveled with Steph, so that would be really interesting, and like I think she would like push me to do things that like I wouldn't normally do, but I think it would be like just as fun. Faith is kind of like my travel buddy. I feel like she's always down to go somewhere, like do something. We're both financially the most irresponsible, I feel. Like I know if I had to travel with anyone, she would be the more likely one because we're both flexible, we're both single, we both have no responsibilities, and we both are irresponsible financially. But I love you, Faith, for that. Also, like, and now, like, we planned a solo trip just like us two, but then it was obviously a surprise trip for her birthday, and so like we didn't actually get to do that solo trip, but I would have loved to do that, and like maybe we will one day. I would love to go travel with Pauline just because she doesn't want to, but I don't know how like fun, exciting it would be because she would be so angry the entire time. Next, what is one makeup item you can't go without? Y'all, look at my makeup. Eyebrows, because girly, half of these eyebrows are drawn in. It starts right here and ends right here. Everything else drawn in. So eyebrows. What is the worst friendship fight breakup you've ever had? Worst friendship fight / breakup you've ever had? Worst friendship fight, I think with Christina. Girl, we've been through some stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that was the worst friendship fight that I've had, but honestly the most needed and the most redemption, like the biggest redemption arc, and like the most rewarding almost. Like we came back, bounced back from that stronger than ever, and we've grown so much during that like fight that it's like, honestly, if I went back, wouldn't have changed a thing. We needed the fight, it happened. It was the worst, but like it's what we needed. Worst breakup, oof. I'm gonna say breakup number like 4 with ex number 1. This one had to be March. We broke up in March after my birthday because he didn't do anything for my birthday at all. Yeah, he just didn't go fuck. So I was like, fuck the shit, let's break up. But obviously we didn't break up. We started dating like secretly. So that one is the most embarrassing one. The most like girl get the fuck off the floor type of one. Y'all, this next question is so hard. I'm gonna like skip it because then I can't eat, and then I'll come back to it, okay? Would you rather shave your head bald or rock a buzz? I think I could rock a buzz. A buzz is like super stylish, so I feel like I could, but then my hairline would be showing. And then my forehead would be so big. I don't think I should have a buzz actually. I sound really stuffy, so I'm sorry about that. Bro, I just sent Judy a picture of like the jolibee because we're both big backs and I know he would like want it. He texted, when Jesus provided for the 5,000 with plenty of food to eat, this is what I'm gonna imagine it looked like. Next, if you had to listen to one song your whole entire life, what song would it be? I'm gonna say, oh, this is so hard, y'all. And I know I'm gonna do like the most basic song and I'm gonna get so much shit because it's just gonna be so basic. One song that I always go to, and it never fails, is 5 o'clock in the morning. I know it's such a cheesy song, but like that song gets me so hyped. And then also if like I'm feeling down, it just like brings me down to the mood. Oh no, but I don't want to pick that. I feel like I should pick a Christian song. Oh, you know what? So Will I by Hillsong. Oh my gosh. Honestly, that song like brings me to my knees every time, brings me tears. Like it just hits in the right way, and there's so many so will I's, right? Like if you, God, when you, or if you do this, so will I. And so like it can apply to different parts of your life during that time, because it's asking you to be obedient in this way and this way and this way. So just like different seasons of your life, it can apply. I love that I like said that right after I said like 5 o'clock in the morning. But like, I'm just versatile like that, you guys. If you went on a stranded island, who would you bring with you? I'm there to survive. We gotta survive. Or so many of my friends are like just like naturally more anxious. I don't want to bring the anxiety with me because I'm already anxious. I'm scared too. Damn. Low-key, I feel like my mom would be amazing in a stranded island. Like, this girl was meant to be like a hunter and gatherer all at once. Like, she does everything. But then I'm like, would we rip our heads off, each other's heads off, before we get rescued? Maybe. Oh, I don't know. I think Chuni has really good sense. I don't even want to like compliment him, but I think I'll just jump off the mountain, if there's a mountain, by like question number 5. He's like asking dumbass questions and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I need someone with like a really strong will to live. I mean, Faith would be amazing if she had a strong will. Like, she's like really an underdog and can be really resourceful, but it's that will, you know, to live. I don't know if she got that. All my other friends are so anxious. They're too anxious. Low-key, I might stick with my mom. That was kind of an unexpected answer, but I think my mom. What's your favorite memory? I think my favorite memory right now that can come into mind, I've just been like really nostalgic and like reminiscing a lot these days. Like, this whole reel happens of like my friendship with them and like what we've done in the past 3 years and stuff. It just like brings me to tears every time. So I think these days I've really been thinking about like when we would stay up at like 3 to 4 a.m. at Colin, just hanging out, doing nothing but everything together. And it was just like such a special time, and it formed so much of like who I am today that, yeah, I think about it like really often. I ate like 3 pieces because I only like the drumsticks, and then the rest are like thighs, which I like don't really care for. Favorite book of the year. Okay, I have to say Demon Copperhead. I know that none of y'all are gonna read it because it's like a 600-page book, but like, amazing. This is like where I like really understand this is what it means to be a Pulitzer Prize winner. Like, she was incredible. But if not that, a more casual read that I like really enjoyed is Viola Davis's memoir. You have to audiobook it. This is like the only ones where I'll be like, you need to audiobook it. She's like acting, speaking as her mom, as her grandma, also like her own thoughts like come from such a deep place, so the way that she like projects them are like so, I don't know, raw and authentic. Top. Like, I was crying and laughing and like hurting and feeling like the entirety of the book. It's incredible to see someone come from a place of just like a cycle of poverty and a cycle of abuse, and to come out of that and become this amazing actress and use all that trauma to become who she is today. Like, incredible. Talks about therapy too, and that was when I kind of started my therapy journey. And so like seeing it actually come into play and to see like, wow, therapy can do this much for you, I was like even more motivated to continue. What are your New Year's resolution? Lose 20 pounds, as I'm like stuffing Jolibee down my throat. I want to read continuously. I would say read, like, my goal this year was 12 and I ended up reading 30. I'm still gonna do 12. 30 was a lot for me. Like, I even felt like a lot. I want to be consistent in working out. I'm trying to get abs by February 1st, so that's a New Year's resolution. Getting into grad school. But if not that, then really like praying that like God would show me a clear sign of like where he wants me, whether it's grad school or not grad school. To read the Bible more, and to just take my faith seriously, and as seriously as I did this past year. Like, I don't ever want to lose that kind of fire. New Year's resolution is also to volunteer more and be more generous with my time in that way. So when is your new I'm gonna start dating this day date? So like, me and my friends do this where every time on the calendar picked a date of when we're gonna start dating. None of us have been right. Those dates have come and gone like that, and we are continuously having to update it. I said my next one would be March 14th 2027, so like 2 years, over 2 years. Honestly, I don't see myself dating anytime soon. 2027 seems like a perfect number for me. Hopefully I'm in grad school. If not grad school, then I'm, you know, moved on and doing something with my life, more settled down, more willing, you know. So I would say March 14, 2027 sounds like a good number. If that's like too far for you, because I already know who asked me that question, Faith. I know Faith did, and she's gonna be like, oh my god, it's so far, like don't even, like, I think you're gonna all this stuff. Okay, so fine. If you're unsatisfied with that question, then I'll say January 7, 2026. A year from now, on a Wednesday. It'll just be like a regular day, and I'll just start dating someone, I guess. Oh, Junie, literally the next 4 questions are from Junie, so obviously, and they're so targeted, but like, okay, fine. Bucks win the championship or your best friend, Junie, gets hit by a car. First of all, I don't even understand that statement. Second of all, I had asked this to Junie. He said, are you okay after the car accident? And I said, I get hospitalized, but like, I don't die from it. He's like, in the end, are you happy? Do you recover well? And I was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so. He had to ask me 20 questions to make his decision. So my question to you is, yeah, are you happy at the end of it? Do you recover well? If you don't get hit by a car, does that mean that the Bucks never win a championship? If that's the case, and you didn't talk about how hard you would be getting hit by this car, I'm thinking just like a little bump, then I think you can handle it. You're not breaking any bones. It'll be a fun story to tell in about 10 years. This is a really philosophical question, because if you think about it, it's that same question of if the train is going down this path, and there's like, my question is, how many people would be actually affected by the Bucks winning a championship and be actually affected by Junie getting hit by a car? I mean, that's like a million versus like 10 of us. Okay, that's a little crazy, but like, we would be so supportive, and I think it would be really sweet. Like, I think it'll bring the group like really close together. It'll be even good for your soul almost. Anyway, have you ever farted around your friends and blamed someone else? Parentheses, don't lie, for real, because you so would. Is this a question when you're already accusing me of doing it? I'm gonna show you how strong my character is and why I think this is why I'm a Gryffindor. Not only have I not done that, I have not blamed it on someone else. I, in fact, have taken the fall for someone who has farted and was getting made fun of, and I was like, I did it. That person has more to lose than I do. It was me. That was in elementary school, mind you. So like, pretty freaking amazing, first of all. Second of all, how dare you assume that I've done that? When did you realize that you're so pick me? What moment made you recognize that? The implications are crazy. I think watching you be so pick me has made me realize, like, okay, like, there are tendencies that are like gross, and like, I don't want to be doing that. Like, I think you're a really good example of exactly what not to do and what not to be, because you're so pick me. And so I think that's the moment when I realized, like, watching you act the way that you do made me like reflect, okay, I can't be doing that in public. It was a good wake-up call. If the Mavs were in a championship against one of the few teams you don't root for, who would you want to win? I mean, I root for really like any team that like isn't the Mavs. If you carry out the pact that your team and my team are playing against someone that we're not like, that we don't necessarily root for, then we have to be rooting for your team and my team. If the Rockets are playing against anyone but the Mavs, then you have to be rooting for the Rockets. If you hold that up, girl, I will too. I will too. Like, fine, like, I will root. Okay, peach mango. Okay, I'm gonna go back to that really hard question. Which of your guy besties is the best looking? I know which bestie gets the most girls. Yo, this is such a hard question. I think all my guy friends are very good looking. Oh, I can't. And the thing is, the more I think about it, the worse it actually is. Out of loyalty, out of just like the fact that I'm such a good friend, I'm really loyal, and like this is, you know, my best guy friend, so like, yeah. Cause like all my friends are like really like pretty and awesome and pretty and like good looking and, you know, all that. And so yeah, I would just say my best guy friend is yeah. Yeah, the closest one is, yeah, because like out of loyalty. So if like roles reversed and he were asked the same question, his answer should be the same, because out of loyalty. Just remember that I said this. We're gonna end it off sweet and cute, and we can thank Anel for this because of her kind heart. What is your favorite jewelry and why? My favorite jewelry, I mean, my rings are iconic. Like these are the ones that like have been with me and like that I always wear. Super cute, and like they just like make my personality. But I think my favorite one has to be this necklace. Like I have never taken it off since I think 2022 on my birthday. I got it for my birthday. My mom and dad surprised me with it. Like I honestly did not expect them to get me anything, maybe just like money, but then for them to like go out and like find this and buy this for me, I just thought it was really sweet. It's so dainty, and like honestly, if it weren't this necklace, I would be wearing some like chunky necklace, but this one like just classes everything up, and it just like fits with every outfit and just fits with my entire like vibe and like the daintiness of everything. So it's just like my favorite like jewelry that I have. I also love like my Cartier ring. That one is really special because my mom got it for me and my sister for graduating, so it's like a little sister ring that I have with her. Super cute. Those two, and they just both come from my parents, so really special. Oh yeah, I'm so full. I feel like I devoured almost everything, but no, I have a lot of rice left. I do have 3 big pieces of chicken left, and I'll just eat that later. I say I'm full, but then like, it's funny because the reason why I went to get Jolibee was because I watched Ben Dean's MUKBANG of Jolibee like yesterday night at like 1 a.m. And then I sent it to like, my friend in New York. Like he was like, if you get Jolibee, I will too. And I'm like, shit, I was already gonna get it, like go get it, you know. And he got it, and so I got it, and I was like, wow, like we are connected through food. Like this world, we could be thousands of miles away, but the fact that we're experiencing the same joy of eating Jollibees, like that, praise God. So yeah, if you have more questions, that sucks, you should have asked them, and the questions weren't like as brutal as I thought they would be. I feel like because my friends are just like so sweet that the questions aren't like that out of pocket, which I appreciate. It was like a relatively innocent and sweet Q&A. Oh, okay. All right, time to go home. Thank you so much for participating in this Q&A with me, and thanks for wanting to just like get to know me on such a deep level of whether or not I think my eyebrows will be crunchy like grapes, or what my favorite jewelry is. Like that's just so cute. What a crazy range of questions. So I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.